Alright, so this is on the back side of the roof, west side. This is the shingle previously damaged that we're going to be pulling up, not only to bring and see what is a reasonable match for color. We already know that there isn't a reasonable match for dimension, but for color, and hopefully see what is underneath. So I'm going to not only manipulate this one shingle, but 2, maybe 3 courses above it to see if we can see underneath and see if there's a second layer. Now I want to document that on this existing shingle, well, it's not going to matter as much because this is the one that we're taking, but this is already unsealed. But the one above it, this is still sealed down, and let's see, second one above, this applique is sealed down, that one, and you can see overall, just as we're trying to document if there is any collateral damage. I'm going to try and get a wide as view and slow as possible. And yeah, we'll go from there. This one too, because this is overlapping this shingle that we're in, so this is nailed probably right under here and up here. Otherwise, these appliques are all sealed. No creases in this shingle. That I'm unsealing it, so there's not likely to be creases. Zoom in right here if you can. This is already here. Nail pop coming through. So it's pre-existing. already seen the bottom mat. You can see it's already separating from the top mat. And I mean, luckily that's the one that we're taking, but if that's any indication, that might be. Oh, you know what? I think this might be some evidence that, so come in close here. There's a nail right here. See how I lift it up and then it just goes straight back down? That is, yeah, it's not nailed into anything right there. So it's probably in one of the spaces between the decking, which is why we can't generally do repairs on skip decking, or space decking, or plank decking. And I think this is maybe the same way. This one's not. It's just going up and down. But we'll check on this one. It's got some goo on it. A technical term for you. Okay. See, I'd be surprised if that one is too. It's just, normally I can pull it up and then push down and it will stay in, kind of like that. It'll stay in the decking because even though it's in a hole, it still has purchase in the hole. So some of these, pull them up and then they go straight back down, indicative that it's not attached to anything. Doesn't have purchase on anything. This one is. As I just manipulated that, this became unsealed. See, and generally, you saw this one just got popped too. The standard is 45 degrees. You should be able to manipulate it. And so, I mean, it's below that, and these are already popping off. So that's, I mean, I consider that collateral damage. It wasn't unsealed before. And like with this, is unsealed and you get wind coming at it, they'll flop it over like that. So let's see here. And hopefully you can tell I've been up with some roofers and they're just hacking at it. I'm trying to be really careful with this. Yeah, see, lifting that up, and it's thing that may happen too is not only there's normally a strip of adhesive right here that when it's installed it goes down, sun hits on it, heats up to shingle, and then it adheres. As you can see on this side, and also yeah, you can see the adhesive, same type of thing. But sometimes, you know, older shingles, they will adhere also to, like, the full shingle will adhere, just not even tar strips, but the shingles will adhere to each other, and then you try and pull them apart and they just start tearing. So I'm wondering if we're going to start seeing that as I'm trying to get this top shingle, because this is otherwise not adhered to anything. The nails are all out. It doesn't go up further than that. Let's just try these. Let's see, these are so old too that you see I'm trying to lift this up, and it's brittle and it's not giving. So we put too much pressure on it, that ends up cracking. Yeah, these are adhered to each other. You see that? Underneath there, this shingle, here, let me see that again, as I'm trying to pull this third course up, which this shingle is 2 courses nailed up, so I have to pull this one up, and you can see in here, this is, let me see if I can, there, so this is the shingle, and as I'm trying to separate it, it's tearing up the shingle underneath. So thought that might happen, and it's just trying to get it so that we can clear out the space and get to this shingle here. this should just be sliding out, and it's not, because it's adhered to shingle above it. And I am 99% sure, taking out all of the, oh yeah, there's some more. I'm seeing something called mat transfer, which expecting some of that mat transfer that I was talking about, where they're just kind of adhered to each other. And or if they weren't adhered to each other, this would just be sliding in between the shingles. Well, that's our one answer, that at least, unless this underlayment here, oh, you know what? As I'm feeling it, we might have to take some of that up, because it does not feel feels like grains going up. I could be mistaking that, but there may be another shingle layer underneath that underlayment. And man, this is gonna be. So as you can see here, if we're just replacing one shingle, or one shingle per slope, you see this isn't just come in for 10 minutes and swap some shingles out. This is costing some labor here. Oh yeah. See under there that it's tearing through this bottom shingle. Can you see that?
Yep.
I can see through that. So it's a little bit too as we're going here. It's the beginnings, some tears. This is already torn. Let's see here. Man, it's only been 10 minutes?
It stopped halfway through.
Oh, it stopped, okay.
And I had
was gonna say, holy cow.
No, it started it right back.
Yeah. Yep. See a tear right there?
Yep.
Just take this nail out. It's all stuck together. Still stuck down there. Where's it stuck to? What are you stuck to? Yeah, shoot. It's stuck to a lot of things down there. Let's see. This second one up right here, some damage. That's a crease that, you know, if this was in the wind, this is blown up, that's what crease would do that. But it's also becoming separated from the top mat. So yeah, just general thing that we take for granted. Shingles are not made to be installed adhere properly and then like torn up. they're meant to be put on once and replaced so that everything is secure. And once it starts to, especially these bigger ones, this is, see how this is stuck to that? Yeah, you can see this top shingle right, the top mat of this shingle that we're trying to get loose is adhered to the bottom mat. This is the shingle. Oh, this is the underlayment. It's tied to, glued to. So yeah, we're tearing up underlayment, just trying to get one shingle. That's one shingle. Torn apart, tearing apart some other ones in the process. And I do want to see, I'm gonna tarp this up, but I want to see what is beneath this white paper. To get my workout for the day, right?
All right.
See, there you go. Just manipulating it. Through top side now. also, you can see from the, it tore the, right there. On the top side of it, it's still adhered to the bottom. So. Hopefully the existing damage so far is enough evidence that this is not repairable. Yeah, you can see as this is one shingle. I'm going underneath, trying to tear it. Let me rephrase that before you slip. I'm not trying to tear it, but I'm trying to separate it from what's underneath. You can see it's tearing right here. So that's on the top shingle that was not originally damaged. You can see this is damaged through there. And let's see, hopefully here's what I'm gonna try. I'm trying to get rid of this one right underneath so we can get more. See what's right underneath here. I can cut open something from the cut open a hole in the underlayment and see what's underneath. And you can see just from the top side, it's exposed that it's not wanting to come up. Look at that. See how that's just coming up and down? This nail right here. I guarantee there's a space in between. This is the underlayment right there. It's stuck to it. Well, you can see at least it's right here. There are 2 nail holes. This is going to be right on top of the decking, it looks like, and I'll demonstrate that in a second. But See nail holes right there. Right there, nailed right through the hole. And that is, you know, so we don't have a second layer, but we do have demonstrably that just on this one shingle, 2 of the 4 or 6 of them are into no, this one too, I guarantee it. Yep, right there. See, nail hole right into the crack. That's where the decking is spaced. So with collateral damage and demonstrate, so that's, I mean, that's 3 that's 3 on one shingle that are not in solid decking. So I'm hoping that is some sufficient evidence for you. And this is one, other one over there, another one over there. So let us know what you think. Thanks.